Good evening, upright citizens, enemy combatants, and useless eaters. I hope you're hungry, because today I'm serving up a heapin' helpin' of violence on the truth. America, we've suffered yet another mass shooting, this time at both a school and a religious institution at the same time. In the journalism biz, we call that a twofer because journalists are terrible people. While we offer our thoughts and prayers, confident in the knowledge that this time that'll fix it, perhaps we need to dig a little deeper and wrestle with a tough question. Why does this shit keep happening?
Tears and hugs, an all too familiar scene in America after yet another school shooting. Parents racing to check on their children.
CNN breaking news.
This is a reported shooting at Annunciation Church.
It's just a heartbreaking day.
It happened at Annunciation Catholic School in South Minneapolis during a school mass. This was the first week of classes.
So, America, what are we gonna do to stop this scourge of shooty violence? Now, before you go thinking you know the answer, let me stop you right there. No, you don't. It was a rhetorical question. Only hopeless Democrats like to pretend the answer isn't obvious, because to good, common sense folks like us, we know why. Mass shootings happen because liberals are evil. I mean, duh! Do you think it's a coincidence that the highest shooting rates per capita are all in blue states?
Louisiana has the highest rate of mass shootings per capita of any state. The study finds a little more than 4 shootings for every 100,000 people. You can see here, Alabama's in the top 5 nationally, coming in 4th.
Okay, you see what we're up against here? That's the feckless fake news machine hard at work. Sure, break it down by state, and it might seem like this is an America problem, not an evil liberal problem. Those devils are crafty. But take a closer look, not at the states, but at cities where mass shootings take place. Then you'll see it's all Democrat-run cities, even in red states. Take a look at this map. See? Look where all the evil is happening. It's all in super blue atheist cities where God isn't even allowed anymore. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Indianapolis, Houston, and Tuscaloosa, which is in Alabama, where there are like 0 Democrats. Shit. Whatever, correlation isn't causation anyway, unless it helps to make my point. Back to this latest atrocity, the shooting in Minneapolis. What did this shooter have in common with virtually all other mass shooters? No religious faith. That's what's really killing America. Now take a look at this, my smoking gun chart. Sorry, too soon? See that massive blue slice of the pie? Of course, it's blue, which is actually more than half the pie. The greedy owner of that massive slice is religious affiliation not known. Okay, you know what? Fuck the stats. I know in my heart that if these mass shooters had only found Jesus, none of this ever would have happened. But this poor lost soul in Minnesota sure didn't, because they were a trans. And as we've discussed here before, all trans people are godless maniacs. Dear Leader Senior Director for Counterterrorism and guy who clearly knows more than you, Sebastian Gorka, went into the belly of the fake news beast, CNN, to show them just how totally true that is. Take a look.
So let's narrow it down then, because by CNN's count, when you look at 32 school shootings since 2020, in which you have 4 or more people who have been killed, so these are the larger school shootings, only 3 of 32 of those shootings were committed by transgender shooters.
Yeah, forgive me if I don't go with CNN stats, okay? CNN has proven itself to be wholly inaccurate in all kinds of things for the last 10 years.
Get him, Gorky. No need to go point by point arguing with these frauds. Just dismiss the entire network as inaccurate and be done with them. Sure, the lamestream media might throw so-called facts at you, like 98% of mass shooters are men, or 57% are straight white men, or trans people only make up 0.13% of those shooters. But here's what they're not showing you. Are you ready for this? Exhibit A, this chart, which clearly shows that Marjorie Taylor Greene is in a relationship with 4 transgender guns, or Marjorie Taylor Greene is a transgender gun? What the fuck is going on with my graphics department? It was you, Barry. You are polluting the minds of my staff with that liberal slop. Well, don't be surprised if your next martini is polluted with actual dog shit. Look, I'll admit it, this is proving to be harder than I thought. But my premise that Democrats love evil is self-evidently true. So what could I possibly be doing wrong? Am I missing something here? There must be another group liberals are coddling yet we know is up to no good. Aha! Immigrants! Because all they do is come to America and do the crimes, right? Back me up on this.
Studies done here in El Paso and elsewhere in the United States consistently show that immigrants have lower crime rates than native-born U.S. citizens.
Oh, fuck you very much, Theodore R. Curry. I know we've never met, but rest assured, I have always hated you. Fine then. Let's hear from those devil's advocates themselves, the liberals. What's their solution? And don't say more.
Stricter national gun standards.
How many shootings in street fairs? How many shootings in restaurants? How many shootings everywhere are we going to have before we can talk about common sense gun safety laws?
So, guns are the problem? Let's get our legislators right on that. They can write up all kinds of laws regulating our out-of-control guns. Except, wait a minute. Guns don't do anything. They're just guns, dum-dums. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Fact sticks kill people. I'll tell you what though, liberal cuckflakes. You might actually be onto something. Because I agree with you on one thing. We do need a change in gun policy. Just in the other direction.
We know that the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
Well, just outside of Dayton, Ohio, the Mad River School District has given guns to about 20 of its teachers.
And our goal is to respond in 5 seconds, be on them in 15 seconds, and then take out that shooter in 60 seconds.
In a demonstration at Academy Preparatory High School in South Miami-Dade, the company showed us how the drones can fire powder pellets and even knock a suspect over.
We don't need less guns. We need more guns. Teachers with guns, drones with guns, guns with secret guns inside of them, and even guns inside of those guns! I guess what I'm talking about is a Russian nesting doll of guns. My colleague, Brian Johnson Balls, is all about putting more guns everywhere to maximize safety. Right, Brian?
You know it, Hope. I can hardly wait to blast some bad guys or whoever, right? Yeah, bam, bam, bam! Take that, pinko scum! Hey, what the? Do you know anything about how to clear a gun jam, Hope? How's this thing work? Come on.
No idea. Good luck with that, though.
Bullet in there?
But friends, Brian? He's probably fine. Friends, if you sincerely believe that somehow less and not more guns is going to make us safer, well, I suppose we could try it, but only if we're taking guns away from the right people.
This happens too much in our country. And if you look, we really do have, I think, a mental health crisis in the United States of America.
Until we start going back and seeing this as a mental health crisis, this trans issue, this pronoun issue as a mental illness, it's a missed opportunity when someone comes with this. It's an outcry. It's an outcry for help.
It turns out I actually see your point, liberals. It is time to take the guns away from you. As long as you continue to suffer from Trump derangement syndrome or being a socialist, gay, trans immigrant lover, you have a mental health problem, which is being evil, and that means no guns for you. But don't worry, those guns won't get melted down. We'll give them to the fine men and women of ICE. No crazies over there. I never thought I'd agree with you Democrats on anything. But isn't it nice for us to have a rare bipartisan moment? You give up your guns, we take your guns, and we give them to real American patriots so they can patrol your godless Democrat streets, protect your classrooms at gunpoint, and teach your children how to stay anti-woke with the help from the 10 Commandments. Isn't it nice to meet in the middle, libs? Now drop your weapons unless you're ready for more violence on the street.